The ancient Chinese art of acupuncture has only just begun to be accepted in this country as a viable medical practice. Legalized in the United States in 1976, acupuncture has been known to cure such ailments as arthritis, digestive and nerve problems, and a variety of diseases. As our next guest, a 20th generation acupuncturist will tell us Western civilization has only just begun to explore the benefits of acupuncture. Here is Zion Yu. I have heard so much about you, sir.
Thank you.
Since living in California. And you just moments ago, I must ask you this. The lady sitting next to you, will you introduce her, Doctor?
This is my friend Loretta, darling.
She has to be a friend to let you do what you just did.
Yes.
You have a needle sticking right between her eyes, and the thought occurred to me it'd be a wonderful place for me to hang my cue cards. Maybe I'll have you do. What does that do? She said she felt nothing. She said, what is that for, Doctor? She said it felt wonderful.
Okay, in the meditation part, they have one point called the third eyes. The third eye is our middle, separate our positive and the negative part. We make brain then in the middle. This is the one we open up. It's not only good for vision, also it relaxes the person.
She looks totally relaxed. Now, I have seen, correct me if I'm wrong, I saw a documentary where they were performing major surgery on a patient in China, and they gave her acupuncture
as anesthesia.
As anesthesia.
That's right.
And she felt no pain, this woman.
You see, the theory of that is because acupuncture is directly deal with the nerve system, sending a message to the brain itself. That's why if we can contact the nerve, which is the place where we're going to give operation, is also the place where the acupuncture point is. And we use bypass of the meridian directly contact to the nerve, register in the brain. And then your brain is being registered, although you're going to have a surgery in certain area, the pain will be numb because you've already been registered. It's been stimulated.
Doctor, how old is acupuncture?
It's been in China for 5,000 years. And
now, how much training have you had? Tell me about the schooling and tell me about what happens after you left medical school.
Okay, this kind of practice, particularly in my family, is being handled on generation to generation.
Your father did this too?
Yes, that's right.
And your grandfather?
The same thing is passing on to the family, the passing father to son, you know. And it's something very private because in China, where we live is also the place where our clinic is. That's why for me to involve, to living in the family where I grew up, I really saw what's happened, to see what kind of power, what kind of image my father produced among those people he helps. So it's like a way, like a knowledge we just digest by ourselves by growing up. And plus, he gave us special kind of training to let us be aware. He always told me, if you know how to help people, you always will be one of the leaders because people need people to help, especially with their inside, internal part.
That's wonderful. Tell me something. Now, what fascinates me is when people come to you and they have an ailment or a problem of some kind, you examine not only their entire body, but I'm told you study their personality.
Personality.
Why their personality?
Okay, personality is registered in the face. When people, you can see the happy face, sad face, tension, okay? If people under tension, under stress, first thing you should do is you are not going to scare them, put a lot of needle in the body, you create more tension to them.
Yeah, tension's the number one problem in our country right now.
Number one killer.
Number one,
that contributed to the cancer, contributed to all kind of illness, you know. But when the acupuncture would direct to release the tension inside the body. Our body is like container. How much we can contain with everyday stress. Driving in the car is stress. Go on the street, work.
What do you see in her face?
She has a very beautiful and a happy face.
You son of a gun.
Yes.
What else could the poor man say?
But she's relaxed.
Of course, she's relaxed.
She's a star. That's why. I mean, when you star, what else is there to worry about?
You're right. Relaxed with all.
It's the right man.
Tell me, our business, the business that we're in, is a tension-oriented business.
Yes.
You must treat a lot of folks in show business.
Yes, show business people. Off and on, they have certain engagement, like coming to show like this. In the daytime, in the morning, they just come out our place, and then we just give them a nice hot bath. We give them a good exercise program, and then through the tension release, and then we give them deep massage. And after that, we give an acupuncture program. Through that program, during the time they are concentrated, relaxed, given enough time to be quiet, nobody disturbing. Okay, in that time they think everything through. When the time they're ready, they already have a good confidence. They know they're already been cleaned up. They are ready to challenge you, whoever the life thing is.
There are two types of acupuncture, doctor. One is
One is
laser,
common,
and the other is needle.
The other
Now,
is
how
needle.
do you determine which one to use?
Acupuncture is right now being breakthrough by the laser therapy. Laser is something like cool beam. It's much less fluorescent light, radiation than the fluorescent light. But what they do is they are so concentrate on the acupuncture point. It breaks the calcium deposit, which is like
We're
arthritis.
also doing cataracts with lasers.
Yes, that's right. But that's that's blue beam. That's a little different.
Ah.
The way we use is red beam, and we also give cosmetic work to the face. It's because when people are aging in certain age, the face shows. Face is just like a mileage reader. It shows exactly how many mileage you've been running, what kind of stress you've been
Can you
under.
set my speedometer back, doctor? Get the needles and we'll roll it back. I want to roll it back to about 15,000 miles. We're up to cello, great, you know.
See, that's why
Can you do that? Can you?
Of course.
In other words, that
The
would
way we
replace
do it-
plastic surgery?
Oh
won't you?
yes, because plastic surgery, they do cut on the sideway, and whatever they do, they involved with cutting. When you're cutting, you are directly involved with nerve hurting also. When we do it, we use acupuncture to stimulate the nerve, which is deteriorating the nerve system, contribute to all the line in the face, and use that for the inside nerve stimulate. And we use laser for the outer layer of the skin. We put a layer of the cream, natural product. So when we use laser, some controversy talk about it, say laser is not good for the cosmetics, they have side effect. That's not true. Just like when you take a laser, it's just like you go out the sun. When you have a suntan, how can you go out bare without any sunblock lotion on? And then there you will get sunburn. When we do it, we put a layer of this product, the cream on your
Is it
face.
similar to a sunblock, what you use?
No, well, it's all made by herbs, and, recipe is
But
very
it does the same thing, primarily the same thing.
better thing, because your skin will digest like nourishment for your skin.
Ah,
See, through that, and we use laser, it's concentrated to the skin itself, directly penetrate all the cream into your skin, and immediately your skin just tighten up.
how do
That's
you
why
know?
it
How do you
works.
know where to put the needles? How did you know where specifically to put that needle?
We have a acupuncture.
That made me thinking how to work.
You see, we have an acupuncture point. We have 14 meridian. All the acupuncture point is located with our body, with the front, back, all over that. We have 765 points, which we directly deal with that. With that, we need knowledge to place them in the right time and the right part of the body. And the same thing, our body is like a right and a left. We have, the positive side, negative side. Our body need to be digested in the way separate energy flow.
Can I ask you a very uncomfortable question for you,
Yes.
perhaps? How do we know? We know about you,
Yes.
because everybody knows about you, but how do we know if we're going to someone who's legitimate and not a phony?
That's why you better find people who are famous doing good work. Okay? And,
Zion, you.
and,
You're not
because
pointing any fingers, but there are some of them out there, aren't
Are
there?
you here?
I'm in,
In
I'm
LA?
in we have a nice
Perfect.
rejuvenation
I
center.
pass it every day.
Oh, that's nice. Please stop
Now
by.
she won't pass you.
We give you a space.
We're out of time, but it's been a joy having you.
Thank
Are
you, thank you.
You'll have to sit here with that sticking out. And,
It's a pleasure. Feels nice.
Thank you.
Oh, thank
Angie.
you,
Thank
everybody.
you. You're just all wonderful. And tomorrow's guests, the lovely Adrienne Barbeau, Robert Foxworth from the Falcon Crest, and Howie Mandel from the new series, Saint Elsewhere. Good night.